just want to find a swimming pool. The outside swimming pool is cool enough.
Dark greetings, I am Lord FreakZilla, and this is Gothic Sagas. Here we explore deep into the shadows of reality, where the strange, the creepy, and the tragic collide. So hit that subscribe button, and together, let's venture into the darkness, where shadows dance and secrets lurk. In March of 2021, a YouTuber named Chuck uploaded a video titled, "We Weren't Alone in an Abandoned Hospital" to his channel, Condition Orange. His content focuses on urban exploration, documenting abandoned and forgotten locations across the United States. For this particular video, Chuck and a friend traveled to Birmingham, Alabama to explore the abandoned Caraway Medical Center. As soon as they entered the building, they were immediately struck by the sheer size of the hospital. The massive layout meant their exploration would be long and physically demanding, but it also meant that if they heard or encountered anything unusual, pinpointing its source would be nearly impossible. Despite this, the duo remained optimistic and continued documenting their surroundings. For nearly 10 minutes, they explored one section of the hospital after another, and everything appeared to be going smoothly. Eventually, they decided to leave the lower floors and make their way toward the upper levels. But as they walked down one of the hallways, they encountered something that instantly changed the tone of the exploration. Whoa.
You wanna know something crazy? People our age, dude, our age, they were born in this hospital.
Evil lies here. What is this?
Dude, check this out.
How do you get up, dude? Yeah?
His boots are still there.
Oh, yeah. Close.
Bad.
Armstrong relocation. Yeah.
What was that?
Sounded like a voice.
Sounded like somebody screaming.
Yeah. Yeah, so it might not have picked it up on camera, but we heard someone scream, "Hey." It sounded like they were saying "hey" and they were screaming it, but we think it was from like two stories down. After hearing faint voices echoing from the lower levels of the hospital, the explorers immediately moved to the opposite direction, putting as much distance between themselves and the sound as possible. Their decision was influenced by what they had already seen inside the building. Nearly every room appeared ransacked, stripped of copper, wiring, and equipment. Clear signs that scrappers or looters had been through the hospital before. In one room, they even discovered a collection of personal belongings that appeared to belong to a homeless individual or squatter, making it increasingly clear that someone else was inside the building with them. Wanting to avoid any potential confrontation, the duo decided it would be best to leave the hospital and explore a different structure instead. However, as they began moving toward another section of the building, they encountered something else that stopped them in their tracks. Yo, where you at?
Yeah.
Where you at?
Why'd you leave me like that? I heard the door open right behind me. I fell running up the stairs.
I didn't open the door.
I heard the door open. I tripped right.
On 5?
On the one we were just leaving.
Yeah, 5.
6 then. I was the first.
I'm gonna go back down and check it out.
Yeah. Okay, right. Either right here.
Yeah, then.
So it's that one. So it's...
Hello? Is anyone there? Is anyone in there?
This is locked. Why would that door be locked?
After hearing a door slam, one of the explorers initially ran away from the noise before regrouping with his friend. Together, they returned to investigate what had caused the disturbance. As they searched the hallway, one detail stood out. Among all the doors lining the corridor, only one was locked. This immediately raised questions about whether someone might be hiding behind it. For several minutes, the duo examined nearby rooms and doors, trying to understand why that particular one had been secured. But before they could make sense of it, a new sound echoed through the hospital, far louder and far more unsettling than anything they had heard before.
What's that sound? Hold on, turn the light off. Dude, it sounds like it's right here. Look for shadows. It's right there, the generator.
Can you see them?
No, but I just saw the generator. Hold on, yeah. It's right there, bro. First.
As the rumbling noise grew louder, the explorers cautiously moved towards its source. Inside one of the rooms, they spotted a generator running. Startled by the discovery, they quickly backed away and hid, trying to determine who was operating it and whether that person posed any immediate danger. They suspected the generator belonged to a scrapper or squatter using the hospital as shelter. Moments later, the sound abruptly stopped, as if the individual had noticed they were no longer alone. Realizing the situation could escalate if they remained hidden, the duo decided it would be safer to make their presence known and cautiously approached the room.
I saw him. He was standing over facing the window. When I saw him, he was like right there, looking right down. Turn it off. Stay back.
What is he, bro? Who is he? Let's go. We need to make ourselves known. Is anyone there? Hello? 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 How's it going?
All right, we're going.
Did you yell earlier?
Oh,
I swear we heard somebody say something to us and we were on the other building, so we ran away because we didn't know, like...
hey, it's plenty of folks. If folks stay in here and
Yep.
folks work too. Y'all finna get out of here now.
No.
See, when you hear the generator cut off, I'm gone.
That was scary.
Dude, finding that dude was scary.
Yeah, it was.
And that dude, somebody straight up slammed the door behind me. It was it.
Yep.
Fortunately, the individual they encountered was neither aggressive nor hostile. In fact, the interaction remained calm and respectful. The man even warned them that there were other people inside the hospital and advised them to be extremely cautious. After the brief conversation, The explorers left him alone and continued exploring the building for another 15 minutes. During this time, they heard additional faint noises, distant thuds, and discovered more signs that the hospital was being used as shelter by others. Although the tension eventually eased, the realization that multiple people were inside the building never fully left them. By the time they reached the exit, they had explored nearly every major section of the hospital and decided it was best to end the investigation. They managed to leave the hospital without incident. Later, reflecting on the experience, the explorers expressed gratitude for making it out safely, while acknowledging that everyone else who chooses to explore this abandoned hospital in Alabama may encounter a similar and unsettling experience. But sometimes, what waits inside abandoned places isn't a person at all, it's what they left behind. In July of 2023, two YouTubers named Sam and Jessica uploaded a video titled Abandoned House Full of Dead Bodies to the channel Sam and Jess Explore. Their content focuses on urban exploration, documenting abandoned and often forgotten locations across the world. For this particular video, the pair traveled to a remote area of England to explore an isolated farmhouse that had been left to decay. As they arrived at the property, they noticed sheep wandering freely across the land, with no visible owner in sight. Scattered around the farmhouse were several abandoned vehicles, rusted and partially reclaimed by the environment. When they approached the entrance, they realized the only accessible door had been completely sealed shut. Searching for another way inside, they noticed a narrow opening above the doorway. With some effort, they managed to squeeze through. The moment they entered the house, they were immediately overwhelmed by a powerful stench. Sam later described it as an unmistakable smell of death. Moving cautiously through the living room, they found the space filled almost entirely with trash, debris, and towering piles of hoarded belongings. Realizing there was little room to move, they decided to leave the living room and continue toward the kitchen. It was there that they made a discovery neither of them were prepared for.
Look, that's like a massive dead sheep. A pile of them. And this is where you start finding dead animals. Look, a coffin.
Oh man, a massive coffin.
That's even labelled as well.
What does it say?
That's it.
Oh my god.
It's a disintegrated dog.
Is that maggots?
Old, dead, dried up maggots.
Oh my gosh. Oh man, look. Oh my gosh. Someone's put that in there, haven't they? Yeah. Holy hell, man. Why? What?
Oh shit. I didn't realise it was like that here. Oh my god, mate. It stinks in here.
What the hell? It stinks. I wonder why she would keep them all inside. There's bones everywhere. Oh my god.
It's disgusting.
In the sink. That one had horns.
He lost her mind now.
Look, bags of bodies. Chainsaw.
Oh yeah, but this is what this was.
Yeah, this white bag is just a bag of bodies. They probably didn't want to get into trouble, did they?
Oh yeah, so they hid it all.
For, neglecting the animals.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
After discovering multiple animal carcasses and scattered bones throughout the kitchen, the explorers were left in complete shock. As they examined the room more closely, they noticed several containers of chemicals, a large tub, and even a chainsaw nearby. These items only deepened their concern about what might have taken place inside the farmhouse. Despite being visibly disturbed, Sam and Jessica remained in the room for several minutes, trying to process and document what they were seeing. However, their investigation was suddenly interrupted when they heard the unmistakable sound of a vehicle pulling onto the property.
Vehicle.
The old sink. What was that?
I think the farmer might be here, you know. I just heard a vehicle pull up.
You won't be able to get in.
No. This has a key.
I'll have to be quiet. This is literally the most hillbilly room I've ever been in. She's literally just brought them in bags. I keep hearing that. Apart from obviously outside. Shit. Okay, so there's like 3 people outside the house right now. I don't know if they're gonna come in or not. There's
After realizing there were multiple people outside the house, the explorers quickly retreated back into the kitchen and hid. For nearly 10 minutes, they remained completely still as voices could be heard just outside the walls. During this tense period, Sam and Jessica tried to determine who the individuals were and how they would be able to leave the property without being seen. Eventually, the voices seemed to move further away, though they never fully disappeared. Taking advantage of the brief lull, the pair decided to move upstairs, hoping to get a better vantage point and determine whether it was safe to escape.
Oh my gosh.
They're right there.
Are they?
Can I see that car?
No.
Yeah. They're back there.
Oh my god.
Yeah, look.
Alright. They've left.
Ah, they're coming back.
Really? Why would they turn around just to come back?
I'm watching them. It's so weird. They've just pulled up there, like 3 meters up the road.
They're probably trying to see if we're gonna come out.
Yeah.
I'm sweating. Oh my god. Somebody's bed just covered. Oh shit. Fuck. Did she see us?
Yeah.
She did. Did she see us right now?
Yeah, she's seen them.
Really?
She's coming back.
That was really bad timing. Oh my god, what are we gonna... Just old people looking after this house. Can you see anything? Where? I can't see her out that window anymore.
She's in the middle of the garden.
Really?
They know we're here.
Yeah.
You might as well just go out there.
Well, yeah, we are in a sec. I just wanted to finish filming the house.
After being spotted by an elderly woman outside, the explorers pressed themselves tightly against the walls and remained motionless. For several agonizing minutes, they stayed hidden, fully aware that their presence had likely been discovered. At this point, Sam and Jessica realized their cover was blown and that the group outside was probably waiting for them. Despite the mounting pressure, they hesitated, hoping for one final opportunity to leave unnoticed. Eventually, they decided they had no choice but to attempt an escape.
We're gonna try and get out of here. I know. It's like a tractor or something.
Does that matter?
Is it? It just started up.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, he pulled up in that road.
Is he just turned up? That's for us, isn't it? Yeah, me.
Should we go? See him?
Do you reckon he's trying to act like he needs to get into the field?
Oh, yeah. Can't drive in that field, though.
No, you can. Oh, fuck.
Let's just go.
This is so awkward. They're gonna be so vexed when we come out of the window, mate. They're gonna shout at us. Yeah, she's vexed. I can't believe I'm trapped in this derp house. We're gonna attempt to get out, and when we get out there, we'll start filming again. The sheep are telling them where. Let's go out the front. Let me give you this.
They're at our car. They're at our car.
Although it initially appeared that the explorers had managed to escape the farmhouse without being confronted, their relief was short-lived. As they approached their vehicle, they were stopped by two local residents. Fortunately, The encounter remained calm. After explaining that they were urban explorers, the locals were surprisingly understanding. When Sam and Jessica asked about the bones, carcasses, and disturbing conditions inside the house, the locals explained that they were familiar with the family who once lived there. According to them, after the elderly couple passed away, their daughter was left unable to manage the farm on her own. In an effort to avoid trouble with animal welfare authorities, she began hiding deceased livestock in the utility room. She also struggled to let go of her deceased pets. Over time, the living conditions deteriorated to the point where she ultimately abandoned the house altogether. The explorers later reflected on the experience, acknowledging that while the farmhouse appeared to be something out of a horror film, the reality behind it was deeply tragic. It was not the result of malice, but of grief, illness, and isolation. The story ends on a hopeful note. As locals confirmed, there are plans to clear out and renovate the farmhouse in the near future. And while some abandoned places hide tragedy, others are still actively protected. In January of 2026, footage was uploaded to the YouTube channel Sax Urban, documenting a solo urban exploration inside the abandoned Riviera Hotel in Weymouth, England. Before entering the property, the explorer carefully walked the perimeter, searching for a way in while also checking for signs of security presence. He openly acknowledged that the hotel, despite being abandoned for years, was still heavily monitored. According to rumors he had heard, the site was under active surveillance and guarded by trained dogs. Visibly nervous but determined to continue, he eventually found a weak point in the fencing and managed to slip underneath a raised section to access the grounds. For nearly the next 10 minutes, he cautiously moved through the abandoned structure without encountering any guards or dogs. Everything appeared to be going smoothly. Believing the worst was behind him, he decided to move toward the swimming pool area. But as he approached, the situation abruptly escalated.
Really empty. I just want to find a swimming pool. The outside swimming pool is cool enough. Hey! Whoa! Whoa! Right, Jesus, fucking move in there! Right, sorry. I'm an explorer. How the fuck did you get in? I'm an explorer. I just went through the gate. Oh, you came in, broke in? No, I didn't break in. You got into the building? Yeah, I just climbed over the fence. I'm an urban explorer. How did you get into this building? The door was just open. So you broke in? So you could hear the dogs outside? It was open. I didn't hear the dog. Let's wait. Nelson, come on. Listen, I'm. I don't give a fuck, mate. Okay. There's signs all over the place. Okay. Hey there a minute. Yeah, no, that's fine. I'm an urban explorer. I climbed over the gate and the door was open. I film it all. So you jumped over a fence, which is breaking and entering into the property? No, that's just civil trespassing. Same fucking difference, dickhead. Don't fucking move. Okay, that's fine. Right, boys, here. Let's go bit. Let's go bit of my dog. God.
After the confrontation intensified, the explorer did everything he could to remain calm and explain why he was on the property. Despite his attempts to de-escalate the situation, the damage had already been done. The dog had bitten him, and the encounter had turned from tense to dangerous within seconds. The security guard, clearly angry about the intrusion, quickly realized how serious the situation had become after noticing the injury. Rather than allowing things to spiral further, he made the decision to halt the confrontation and called over a colleague to assist. The priority shifted from confrontation to control, ensuring the explorer was escorted off the property without further incident.
My colleague's now going to come and walk you off the side.
That's okay.
Right. For future reference, however you've classing this or filming this, because I don't want myself on the fucking internet.
Of course, I won't put you on the...
Let people know not to fucking come here.
Okay, that's fine.
We have plenty of signs. We have plenty of signs around saying dogs. Yes, I don't know how many more signs I can put saying dogs. Yeah. There's 6 going up the fucking road. Yes, so whenever you climbed over a fence, you had to go past the sign saying dogs are roaming free on this side.
Okay.
How the fuck did you get in here? Yeah, he walked through here because the door was open because I was outside with the fucking dogs. So him, that way for a minute. Take him that way. Any more?
Just me, sir.
I want him away from my fucking dog. They're going to rip his pieces now.
Do you get many people coming in?
Yes.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
I've been lucky with the dogs.
Yeah, one of them got me, but it's okay. I understand why you have them.
Yes.
Where did you get over?
I went under the back fence. Right at the back, there's a little. It's raised a little bit.
Probably your best bet then.
I can go the same way. That's no worries.
Probably your best bet. He's got the keys. I'm not dicking around.
It's all right. Am I free to go?
Yep.
Right on.
Sounds a bit you were lucky with the dogs. Please pass the word on because the next one might not be.
Yeah, I'll make sure no one comes down here. Thank you. Have a nice day. What the?
Fortunately, the guards chose not to involve the police or escalate the situation any further. Instead, the explorer was issued a firm warning and allowed to leave the property. Once safely away, their adrenaline began to fade, and the reality of what had happened quickly set in. His hands were visibly shaken, his jumper had been torn open, and his arm continued to throb from the dog bite. Only then did the severity of the encounter fully sink in. Later reflecting on the incident, he admitted that while the footage may appear wild or thrilling on camera, no abandoned building is worth being mauled by a dog or facing arrest. He concluded by strongly warning others against attempting to explore the Riviera Hotel, emphasizing that the fences, warning signs, and the guard dogs are there for a reason. He made it out by luck. The next person may not.
And that wraps up this episode. Thanks so much for watching. Be sure to subscribe so we can keep bringing you more creepy, bizarre, and haunting tales. Check out the links below to dive deeper. And if you have your own creepy encounter, tell us in the comments. We might feature it in a future video. Until next time, sleep tight.